Excretory System for 4th semester Faculty of Medicine. The excretory system is responsible for removing metabolic waste products from the body, maintaining the balance of acid-base, body fluids, and electrolytes. This system consists of several organs that work together to filter and remove waste that is unnecessary for the body, such as ammonia, urea, excess salts, and other metabolic products. A. Kidneys. The kidneys are the primary organs in the excretory system. Their main function is to filter blood, eliminate waste products, and maintain the balance of body fluids and electrolytes. Each kidney consists of millions of functional units called nephrons. Kidney structure. Renal cortex, the outer layer of the kidney, which contains most of the nephrons. Renal medulla, the inner layer of the kidney responsible for urine concentration. Renal pelvis, a funnel-shaped structure where filtered urine is collected before being passed to the ureter. Filtration process in nephron, glomerular filtration. Blood entering the kidney through the renal artery passes into the glomerulus, a cluster of small blood capillaries in Bowman's capsule. Filtration occurs here, where water, electrolytes, glucose, amino acids, urea, and other substances are filtered out of the blood. Reabsorption in proximal tubule. Most of the filtered substances, including water, glucose, and amino acids, are reabsorbed back into the bloodstream through the proximal tubule. Acid-base and electrolyte regulation, in the distal tubule and collecting duct. Reabsorption and secretion continue to maintain blood pH balance and the levels of sodium, Na+, potassium, K+, calcium, Ca2+, and bicarbonate, hydrogen carbonate. Secretion of substances. Some substances, such as uric acid, hydrogen ions, H, and certain drugs, are secreted into the urine to be excreted from the body. Urine formation process. Filtration, in the glomerulus. Blood fluid containing dissolved substances is filtered into Bowman's capsule. Reabsorption. In the proximal tubule, most of the water, glucose, amino acids, and sodium are reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. Secretion and regulation. In the distal tubule and collecting duct, secretion of ions and regulation of electrolyte and blood pH levels occur. Urine collection. The formed urine is collected in the renal pelvis and transported to the bladder through the ureter. Kidney function in homeostasis. Regulation of body fluid volume. The kidneys regulate the amount of fluid in the body by controlling the amount of water excreted in urine. Regulation of electrolyte balance. The kidneys control the levels of sodium, potassium, calcium, and phosphate in the body. Acid-base regulation. The kidneys maintain the body's pH balance by excreting hydrogen ions, H, and absorbing bicarbonate, hydrogen carbonate as needed. Erythropoietin production. The kidneys produce the hormone erythropoietin, which stimulates red blood cell production in the bone marrow when oxygen levels in the blood are low. B. Urinary bladder, vesica urinaria. The urinary bladder is an organ that stores urine produced by the kidneys before it is excreted through the urethra. Bladder structure, bladder wall. The wall consists of smooth muscle called the detrusor, which allows the bladder to expand and contract according to the volume of urine stored. Urinary sphincters. There are two sphincters controlling urine release. The internal sphincter, smooth muscle, which is involuntary, and the external sphincter, skeletal muscle, which is under voluntary control. Urine storage and release process. Urine produced by the kidneys flows through the ureters into the bladder. When the bladder is full, the brain receives signals to stimulate the emptying process. This process involves the relaxation of the external sphincter and contraction of the detrusor muscle to expel urine through the urethra. C. Urethra. The urethra is the tube that connects the bladder to the outside of the body, allowing urine to be excreted. Urethra structure. The male urethra is longer than the female urethra, and in males. It also serves to carry semen during ejaculation. In females, the urethra is shorter and only functions to excrete urine. Urethra function. The urethra expels urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. D. Other excretory glands. In addition to the kidneys, several other organs also play a role in the excretion process, though their contribution is smaller compared to the kidneys. Skin, sweat. The skin excretes waste products through sweat, which contains water, salts, urea, and other substances. Sweat helps in temperature regulation but also plays a role in waste excretion. Lungs, exhalation of carbon dioxide and water vapor. The lungs excrete carbon dioxide, CO, produced during cellular metabolism. Additionally, water vapor is also expelled through respiration. E. Excretion regulation by hormones. Several hormones regulate kidney function and the excretion process as a whole. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH, produced by the hypothalamus and stored in the posterior pituitary gland. ADH regulates the amount of water reabsorbed by the kidneys. When the body is dehydrated, ADH is released to increase water reabsorption in the renal tubules, thereby reducing urine volume. Aldosterone, produced by the adrenal glands. Aldosterone regulates sodium reabsorption and potassium excretion in the kidneys. Aldosterone helps maintain blood pressure and electrolyte balance. Parathyroid hormone, PTH, produced by the parathyroid glands. PTH plays a role in regulating calcium levels in the blood. It increases calcium reabsorption in the kidneys and promotes the formation of active vitamin D renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system (ROS) when blood pressure drops. The kidneys release the enzyme renin, which starts a series of chemical reactions that produce angiotensin II. Angiotensin II stimulates aldosterone secretion and vasoconstriction, which increases blood pressure and reduces fluid loss. F. Disorders of the excretory system. Here are some disorders that can affect the excretory system. Chronic kidney disease, CKD. Chronic kidney disease is a decline in kidney function over a long period, which can be caused by diabetes, hypertension, or kidney infections. Kidney failure. Kidney failure is a condition where the kidneys lose their ability to filter waste from the blood, which can result in the accumulation of waste in the body and require dialysis or kidney transplantation. Kidney stones. Kidney stones are formed from crystals that deposit in the kidneys, potentially blocking urine flow and causing severe pain. Urinary tract infection, UTI, a bacterial infection of the urinary tract that can cause pain during urination, fever, and swelling of the bladder or kidneys. Diabetes insipidus, a condition caused by a deficiency of ADH hormone or the body's resistance to ADH, resulting in the production of large volumes of urine and dehydration. Conclusion: the excretory system plays a vital role in maintaining the internal balance of the body, eliminating waste products, and preserving homeostasis. The kidneys function as the primary filter that filters blood, regulates fluid and electrolyte balance, and produces urine.